Diabetic cataract. This is the right eye of a 63 years old female patient suffering from diabetes for the last 15 years. We have taken up this case for surgery. The main incision has been placed at a selected site. Viscoelastic substance has been injected into the anterior chamber. This is a side port on the right side of the main incision. The patient is under topical anesthesia and she is finding it very difficult to cooperate. And as you can see, I don't use a forceps usually to hold to fix the globe. I use a cotton-tipped Johnson bar to support the eyeball and make the incisions. Now, this is a 26 case bent cystitome. I incise the anterior capsule and raise a capsular tag. I hold this tag with the Utrata forceps. I move anti-clockwise and I perform a continuous curvilinear capsular axis. That's it. The axis is done. Now hydroresection is done with BSS, balanced salt solution. It is passed just underneath the anterior capsular rim. Here it is. I go up to the equator and inject the BSS, and I can see the fluid wave goes to the opposite side. Then I rotate the nucleus. Now viscoelastic substance is injected again, and now is the time to use phaco handpiece. Here it is. The chopper in the left hand is just a modified stout Sinskey hook. It was designed by me and a local manufacturer has made this chopper. It has been made by Joza Surgicals at Baruipur, West Bengal. Now, as I chop, I find that although the cataract is not very hard, but it is not friable. It's leathery and sticky fibers. This is very typical of diabetic cataracts. Each nuclear fragment can be felt having leathery and sticky lens fibers. Leathery and sticky lens fibers. That's it. The lens nucleus has been removed. Now viscoelastic substance is injected into the anterior chamber. In this case I have used bimanual IA for a removal of cortical lens matter. And it is very easy to use this device. Now I have to change hands and remove the cortical matter of the other side. So cortical cleanup is done. Yes, cortical cleanup is done. Few lens fibers are sticking to the posterior capsule. When I will remove the viscoelastic substance behind the IOL, these fibers will come out. Now in this case I am injecting a hydrophobic acrylic intraocular lens. I'm injecting it slowly, and the lens goes into the capsular bag. I dial the lens and place the haptics at 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock meridian. Now I take Simcoe cannula to flush out the viscoelastic substance from the anterior chamber. I go behind the IOL and flush out the. Now I am polishing the posterior capsule behind the IOL. Behind the IOL, polishing is more effective, which I have found recently, than polishing beforehand. And now I'm going to use bimanual irrigation aspiration to further remove the viscoelastic substance. Here I am just irrigating out the viscoelastic substance from anterior chamber. Now I use both irrigation and aspiration and remove the viscoelastic substance from the anterior chamber, and that's it. The case is done. This is moxifloxacin. I inject moxifloxacin. It remains there for a few seconds, and at the end I wash it out. In this way, I find that I have never come across TAS, toxic anterior segment syndrome, in the last 7 years. This is the final wash. Whatever is there, antibiotic, adrenaline, whatever I use is finally washed out, and what remains is pure balanced salt solution at the end. That's it. I'll just form the antechamber and conclude the case. Hope this video will help you in developing your surgical skills. Thank you very much for your attention.